Hello everyone. Today for chapter 7 and chapter 9, I choose three questions. We'll go over them one by one. So you can read the first question and I will start solving it. So again, pause the video, read the question, read the numbers, and I'll go over it in a second. So we have the projected sales here, and we are asking for a sales budget. So for June, when we have $240,000 sale, we will have, 240,000 sales multiplied by, the question says 70% of every total sales are credit sales. So multiplied by 70%, it's 168,000. And the rest is the cash. So 72,000. And we get 240,000. So for the July and August is the same. We have 170,000 as the total sales, 70%, which is 119,000 as credit sale, and 1,000 as cash sale. So we have 170,000. Here, August is the same number because the projected sales are the same. And check your answer. Great. So for the next part, it's asking for the cash collection from the customers that we are anticipating. So for the month June, when it's saying that for the current month in June, we are only collecting the cash sales from the June sales. So 72,000 from this month. So that's for the current month. For the sales from 1 month prior, so here it's saying that, okay, 70% of each credit account is collected in the month following the sales, and the remaining 30% is collected the subsequent month. So from the last month, we are collecting 70% of the credit sales of the last month. So when we are talking about the June, so we have to see how much credit sale we have on a May account and collect 70% of that. So on a May, we sell $130,000. That's the total sales on the May. Out of this 130,000, 70% of it was credit sales, which is 91,000. And now we are collecting 70% of these credit sales of the May. So 63,700. That's the number that we are collecting from 1 month prior. Now think about it for the 2 months prior. So we are talking about April. Right now, we have the sales of $130,000 in April. 70% of it is credit account. And now we are in a second month after that credit sale. So we are collecting the 30% of that money. So it's 27,300. And the total is this plus 6,300 plus 22,163. So that's for the June. Now the same argument, the same idea goes for the July. So for the July, from current month, we only collect the cash sales, which is 51,000. from the previous month's credit sales, which we have it here, 168. So 168,000 multiplied by 70%, we are collecting 117,600. And from 2 months before, which was 130 total sale, 70% of it is credit sales, and we are collecting 30% of those credit sales, which is 27,300. Now, if you sum over everything, it's 195,900. For August, again, we have 51,000 cash. Now I'm collecting 70% of 119. 119 is myself, 70% of it is 83,300. What I collect from 2 months prior, it's just the credit sale from the June, which is 168, multiplied by 30%, which is 50,400. Now add these numbers together. 484 and 7,184. So far, so good. So now they ask about purchase budget. So the purchase budget, as the question says that, let me find that part of the question talking about this. So the policy is to acquire enough inventory each month to equal the following month's projected cost of goods sold. All purchases are paid in the month following the purchase. That's the keyword here. So I will buy the inventory equal to the sales of the following months, and I will pay it in the following months as well. So for example, if I want to have the inventory at the end of May, how much money I will pay in the May, it's the money that I paid for the inventory of the May, because I will make the purchase the 1 month prior to May of that prior to May. Yeah, that's it. So $130,000 is the sale of the May, and on April I want to make a no, I'm making a mistake here. So the purchase that you are making on May is for the June inventory. So for June inventory, you are just paying for the cost of the goods of that projected months. So it's $240,000. And the question says the gross profit of the sale is 37%. So multiply that by 1 minus 37%. So I'm finding out what's the cost of the goods. It's 151,000. So 151,200. And we will continue it in the next video, since our 10 minutes is